And so was that we're trying to do. Alright, done with that. We're doing the damn Defias Messenger thing, so let's do it. This interface is really cluttered. I just don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff. I need to keep track of buffs for parties. I need to keep track of my threats. I need to actually have my party up in case I need to heal somebody because they're dying, or give them Blessing of Protection or Hand of Freedom. See, Hand of Freedom, the donut. Let's see if I can mark this guy with a star. I actually was doing a little bit of AoE on some of these low-level mobs, like 17 and 18, and it was working out quite nicely. So I'm pretty certain if I could get some pretty big groups, maybe the gnolls around here. There are some guys right behind me over here. The level 18, that might be a little too high to be AoEing, let's say 3 or 4 mobs at once. But the 16s and 17s are pretty good. So I don't usually AoE at this low of a level, but I think it might be worth checking out. It might be a faster way to level as far as grinding mobs. And I've kind of done almost all the quests. The only thing I have to do here is a Defias Trader, and there's a bandana quest I need to pick up. And then, then I need to run Dead Mines. And just clean out the quests that I have for Dead Mines. Yeah, just keep an eye on the buff watch over here. When these guys go red, it's time to rebuff. It can be a pain in the middle of an instance when people are yelling at you. People love to ask the paladin for might buffs, especially rogues and warriors and such. So if you can buff them before they ask, then sometimes you'll find it a little bit less annoying than having people go, "Can you buff me? Can you buff me? Can you buff me?" The joys of being a paladin. And see, and also I got the audio notification there. So Piku lost his buff, and then also Deoxin lost his buff, and Asthma. But I do get a little bit of an audio notification as well that tells me that their buffs have dropped. So Buff Watch is a very lightweight add-on that I enjoy quite a bit. Come on, let's move it. Defias Messenger. Okay, now we have to go back to turn in. I think if I ever played a mage, I'd do a gnome. I love their little laugh that the gnomes have. But I haven't done a mage in so long. I did do a mage. I shouldn't say that. I take that back. On Light's Hope. Oh, that's server. I did do a mage. I think I was doing a human mage, but I think the gnome would be a little bit more fun. I just don't like how the armor on those little classes like the gnome and the dwarves is so it doesn't look that great. You can tell that the armor originally was crafted. I've said this so many times, but I believe some of the armor was originally crafted on the Night Elf character models and then just tried to scale to fit the other character models. So it tends to look the best on the Night Elf models, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I had a dream last night about vampires. What a surprise, right? But in the dream, so a vampire threatened me, and he was a sentinel. Right on cue, Sentinel Hill pops up on my screen. He was a sentinel vampire. Of course, I was a vampire from Lestat vampires. You know, Lestat made me, so I was way more powerful, because this was after Lestat had drank Akasha's blood. So, of course, I just tore this vampire's fangs out, and I held them up to him from his face and said, you don't have any fangs anymore. Yeah, those are the kind of dreams I have. Alright. Let's turn this quest in. I don't even remember it. After this, we should get another quest to go into. I hope to go. We'll see. Alright, now we need to kill Edwin Van Cleef. And I need to do this because I need those leggings. And also, I want to check up above if the quest now is available above me. So let's take a look. I think it should be. I think it opens up after that. Voila!
Well met.
And this one wants me to bring her the 10 silk bandanas. Now this gives me a blade. It doesn't do as much damage as my current blade weapon because I've got this beautiful razor's axe. I highly recommend when you want to be a protection paladin or even a warrior. This is the weapon. This weapon is always very cheap in the auction house. I don't know why. It just is. And axes in general are cheaper because people, you know, they don't like to wield axes as much as swords. They think they look better with swords, I guess. But this weapon always tends to be on vanilla servers quite cheap. I paid a gold. No, not even a gold. I paid like 80 silver for this. You know, 80 silver for a weapon at level 18 that does 15 damage is pretty damn good. Now, it's not as fast as I would like for tanking. I would prefer it to be much faster, but the fact that it's got 4 stamina, 2 spirit, and you know, it hits so hard. But look at this weapon here I get from this quest. It does 9 damage, you know, 11. You know, this here is, and look at the speed, it's even slower, so... Farewell. You know, I mean, I would prefer like a 1.4 attack speed weapon. Hell, give me a 1.0 attack speed weapon for tanking, and I'd be happy. Like, that'd be crazy, actually. But we're so close to level 22, so what we're gonna do is gonna take out my inventory really quick. It looks halfway decent. It's not too incredibly cluttered. We're gonna eat some food. What kind of stamina we get out of this? 4. And we got quite a bit of scrolls. Buckler. I just keep this because this is purely a role-playing an RP buckler. In retail, I like to set up my paladin with like a steampunk-looking outfit. Kind of hard to find a good steampunk outfit in vanilla, but there are options. I'm gonna drop this guy out of my group. I don't know why. I don't need him in my group. He's level 15. Something's going on with my my game here. Let me reload. I've been having trouble with the group interface. Like when I try to leave group, it like... Okay. There. See, when I reload the UI, it said you leave group. As I munch on some black pepper potato chips. Okay. I still have that quest to turn over here. That just needs the oil. So we're going to head over here, and there's some level 18 mobs. Now, these are probably going to be too high to AoE a lot at a time, because I just haven't built up enough health and enough, you know, enough defensive type abilities. I haven't gotten deep enough into my talent tree here. I've only got 1 point in redoubt. Once you get up to around 4 or 5 points, that starts to really pan out in a lot better way for me. Also, you know, make sure that when you buy shields as a protection paladin, that you're getting the shield with a plus 1% block. I'm a big believer in those particular shields, and think that those are really good. Alright, so we've got... There's always going to be mages over here AoEing, and the one thing that can hurt me is the casters, but... Yeah, so let's see. See how much damage we're taking. Not a whole lot. Parry, parry, miss. 15. Not too bad. Took a little bit of damage. Nothing crazy. I can't pull that group because the mystics... As a protection paladin, magic will shred you. Absolutely shred you. So you want to be careful. You want to pull 3 or 4 melee type melee type mobs. Yeah, the melee mobs you can deal with quite easily, as you saw there. Yeah. I didn't even lose much in the way of damage. So let's go back now. There's no doubt about what talent points we need right now. We need redoubt. You know, this is going to increase my chance to block by 12%, which is awesome. Now let's also take a look at this. So now we can start doing our sit, right? This is a pretty common group up here. You've got a priest and a mage, yeah, and they will just sit there and just AoE all day long because the priest can keep that mage healed up. So here we've got a mystic, and I really don't want to infringe upon her grinding too much because they're much more effective at it than me right at this level. But if I can maybe just... I really want to try see if I can take this whole group out, but I'm a little concerned. But we're going to give it a go. We're going to focus on the mystic. We're going to hammer him right away. Get that up, and let's see what happens. Get that mystic down. Alright. So far, no, not a whole lot of problems. I've even got my dynamite I can toss in here if I want to. I'll just throw this up for the hell of it. I don't know why he sheeped that Taskmaster. I didn't need to throw that AoE because they're too far away. So obviously that was pretty simple. A lot easier than I thought it would be. These are... I am quite a few levels up above these guys though. Let's go ahead and let these guys kill everybody. That's fine. We'll grab this Taskmaster. We'll grab this one. We'll grab that ore. So you can see that even at level 22, I'm able to do a little bit of AoE level. This isn't bad. If you can kill 2-3 mobs at once, I mean, I was over here killing 1 mob at a time, trying to level, and now I don't have to worry about that. You know, now I can do more than 1 at a time. I can do maybe 3 or 4 at a time. And it's good that I'm killing the humanoids because I need a lot more cloth. I need it for my dynamite. I also need it for bandages because I'll go through a lot of bandages and dynamite because it really helps me AoE. It really helps me do AoE and it helps me heal up quickly afterwards so I don't have as much downtime. So farming human mobs is great. Stock up on lots of bandages. Stock up on lots of dynamite. It's great. As soon as we get high enough level to go into the Badlands, we'll grab the flame enchant for our weapon. And when we grab that, we're going to want to put that on a blue weapon. Something that we can carry for a good 15 levels because it's such a good enchant. I mean, having that AoE proc and hitting everybody. That flame will proc and hit everybody around me. So it's awesome. Absolutely the best enchant you can put on your weapon when you're trying to AoE farm on a paladin. It's just amazing. So you want to put that on like a really nice weapon, even an epic weapon. If you can find an epic weapon at level like 40 or something, that would be preferable. There are some epic weapons that'll drop that aren't that you'll find in the auction house that only cost maybe 20 gold. So if you sell a lot of stuff, you might be able to make that money. Get yourself that weapon. And we'll see what happens at that level. We'll see what's available in the auction house. But again, the mystics are the only ones that really pose any kind of a real threat to you in this particular area at my level. So this is turning out to be, because these guys are a little bit lower level. They're 17, 18. That's not bad at all. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh our wisdom. I'm not even using mine. I'm just using wisdom. I don't want the downtime. This is where I differ probably from some paladins, is because I love Seal Crusader. I love the quick attacks, especially if I have a nice blue weapon like I do now. You know, I don't care about Seal Righteousness. I just want to attack quickly. So I'm not really banking on hitting really hard. I'm just banking on hitting fairly quickly and using my AoE stuff to bring people down. I don't really care about how my weapon damage is great, but I want to use the Ret Aura and the Consecrate and use Seal of right now Blessing of Wisdom. So it's about limiting downtime and just killing a lot of people at once. It may take a while to kill, but if I'm killing 4 at the same time, to me it's a little bit better. So that's why I like Seal of Crusader. It's also why I like putting 5 points into Divine Intellect and 5 points into Divine Strength, completely ignoring Seal of Righteousness. Because once I start AoEing, I don't use Righteousness because it's too slow. Sure, it may hit hard, but it's too slow, and I don't care about threat. I'm the only one killing these mobs. So let's see how we go. Let's do it. Let's nail these 3 guys over here, right? And always, if you're got a bunch of guys like this, aim for the one with the lowest level ones first, because you'll take them down quicker. And that's what you want. I mean, look, that guy was down in seconds. And now we've got the Mystic. The Mystic I can just hammer him, finish off the other one, throw up another Consecrate, and renew my seal. And this is the way to do it, baby. Straight to 60. But you know, see, I'm only like 59% health. That's not, you know, I kill 4 mobs here. Don't even need to use another Consecrate here. We just hammer this guy, knock him into next week, and we're good to go. We didn't get much in the way of cloth though. Also, make sure you level your cooking. Having all this food over here, even though this isn't the best food, I may want to eat a lot, and I always want to keep some stamina buff ups as well, just for spirit. Spirit's almost more important than stamina for me when I'm leveling, because I want my mana regen to be going, you know. I hate killing just one mob at a time, but let's go ahead and get him out of the way, and hopefully when I kill him, maybe some of these other groups will spawn up. This is a highly contested area for AoE farmers, because it's just so good. I'm gonna head over here. So you can see, that's the only bad downside to this area, is it's just heavily farmed. I'm not sure which is spawning. I need to see the spawn. You need to figure out the spawn rotation, what order these things are spawning in, so I know which one's going to come next. This one I just killed, so it's not going to spawn just yet. Okay, I see 4 melee directly ahead of me, but so does somebody else. So this could be a problem. Is it a mage? Hopefully it's not a mage. It is a mage. Crap. Oh, you better. I'll help her out. You see mages AoEing all the time, but how often do you see Protection Paladins at this level AoE leveling? Not very often. And it's because, I don't know if people just don't know how to do it correctly or what, but it's totally viable. Totally viable. There should be some more spawning around the other side of this wall. And there's one of them. Okay, let's go ahead and let's take this guy out real quick. And we'll go ahead and take out this Mystic too. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a dynamite on this group. Just because I'm getting a little low in health. I'll hammer the Mystic. And then I think I should be good. You can see with the dynamite, and then these guys are dropping fast, so that was a pretty huge crit. Now we're gonna go ahead and eat. With Blessing of Wisdom, I'm pretty good on mana right now. I do need to run Dead Mines. So let's take a look. Right now I've got, it looks like I've got all the quests for Dead Mines, I guess, 5. So, check all my buffs, look halfway decent. So low on mana, or health, I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna forget that group. Gonna head over here. Grab this guy. Face pull. Grab this guy. And then we'll just move up to this camp and hope that somebody else spawns. Oh, I'm an idiot. Started to bandage while standing on the very edge of that fire, and it broke my bandage. That kind of sucked. I am an idiot. Copper. Oh, what is this? Guy in his mount? Well, that was he. 60. What's he doing over here? Just showing off. Hey, look at me. I'm 60. Yeah, nice. Whatever. Get out of my way. I'm trying to level. Alright, I see one over here. So let's. So does the Warlock, though. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 4. We got a 4 pull here. Renew. Let's go renew this. Let's do it up. Hammer, 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 hammer. AoE. If I really wanted to put myself in a good situation, I could drop dynamite here. Actually, why not? Let's drop a dynamite. Kablooey. You guys ain't got nothing on me. They're all just running. They can't handle the truth. Are you really? Here, watch this. Boom. Okay. Boom. And... okay, not so bad. And we got another one over here. Oh, bandage up at, I think it is. And we're not standing in a fireplace? Or a fire? Alright. Same thing. Hammer's not up yet. Get in here. Drop consecrate. I'm gonna hammer this guy because he's annoying me. Dynamite's up in 2 seconds. Gonna use a dynamite because my health is low. Alright. And I'm gonna use a healing potion because I'm taking some good damage here. Consecrate. I should be okay now. It's gonna be close. But I have confidence in my ability to stay alive. Come to mist. Come to mist. Meet your demise. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up again. And we'll just... Are we gonna heal onto bandage, I guess? Need better bandages. I need more cloth. This poor mage is having a little bit of trouble here. Do I have any regular food I can eat? I just have that one. Is that it? That looks like it. Not sure what the hell this mage is doing. Ah! She's like she has no mana. Yeah. Looks like she's gonna run. Oh, she's gonna live it. She's doing it the hard way, that's for sure. Killing the hard way. Let's hammer this mystic. Grab this one. See if we can grab this one. This is gonna stand back there and throw shit at me from a distance. You bitch. Yep, take that. Take that. Oh, you want some too? Bandages and a lot higher level of bandages. Need to work on that. That's gimping me right now, is that I don't have very good ways to heal. I don't have enough food and I don't have enough bandages, and that makes me unhappy. So I am not prepared to grind as well as I should be. I'm supposed to put my food buff at 9 minutes. Arr. Grr. Fine, we'll use food. Can always go over and buy some food from the vendor. There's a vendor over at Sentinel Hill. And I do need more drink. Mana drink as well. Dazed for days even. Run, but you can't hide. Yes, Morpheus. Yes. And normally I work on today, but today my boss told me, you know what, Julian? He said take the rest of the week off. And I was like, he told me that on Tuesday, and I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I just found that out. I was actually going to work today, but he did tell me today. I talked to him today, and he's like, "No, I don't want you working." He said, "I want you to take the day of the week off." I said, "All right." He kind of said I mentioned on Tuesday that about maybe taking a week off, and I said, "Nah." I said I can work. I got a lot of stuff to do. But then today he told me not to work, so I guess he really did want me to work. That or he's going to fire my ass. I'm just kidding. I know that's not going to happen. Because they love me there. Maybe my boss doesn't love me, but everybody else does. The music is so epic. The epic grind is real. It's not even ever grind. When World of Warcraft first came out, it was considered a casual MMO because the MMOs that were out back then were Lineage and EverQuest, and those are grindy MMOs when it takes you 6 months to get to max level. So what do we got going on here? Oh, let's hammer one of these guys. We got 5 of these guys. Definitely gonna need to drop dynamite. What else are we gonna need to? Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Ooh, I'm taking massive damage. Take that. Take a healing potion. Take him down. The poisons are what really hurt you. Poisons and magic will really tear up a paladin. So I had to use a potion there, which kind of sucked, but and a dynamite. And of course, just so you guys, oh, I got a potion back though, so that's nice. Is that it? I thought man, I'm only down to 2 potions. I just was gonna say also, for quick cleansing, when you have poison stuff, I use mouse wheel down, and I highly recommend that you do the same because being able to cleanse poisons off instantly is very good. Mouse wheel down will cleanse me, and eventually, if I want to, I'll set up I'll send up shift mouse wheel down would be cleanse whoever I'm targeting if I wanted to cleanse somebody else. I'm thinking about taking a little break, maybe getting some breakfast, and then come back and trying to run DM and just knock all those quests out because I've got a ton of quests for DM. So, well, I saw the redoubt clicked in there. Actually, you know what? I should have done that. Oh, do I still have crouch? Let's try this. No, I don't. So key bindings. Sit. Toggle sit stand. Jesus, I didn't even have it bound. Alright, so let's try this out. Make sure we can proc crits. Alright. Grab Mr. Taskmaster. Alright, so we'll attack. Proc our redoubt. Now, of course, that'll be much better when I have my Mithril shield spike or any kind of shield spike, so that when I'm blocking, I'm doing damage. I should have bought a shield spike for this shield, but let's do that after I get back into town here. We'll check for a spike. Now I'll need a blacksmith to attach it to, which is why I also like to usually have a blacksmith on my account to do that kind of stuff. Okay, we're gonna sit. There we go, proc it out. We can block some of this stuff. Holy mother of God, this is gonna be fun. Let's get behind this wall so we're not fucking... Oh, he's still hitting me, yeah. Don't think we're gonna be able to do much here. Well, let's kill the caster. We kill the caster. Alright. Don't have a mana potion. Let's kill this guy that's coming back. So I had to use Lay on Hands. That's okay though, because I was gonna make this my last combat probably before heading to town. Okay. Yes, give me some cloth. I need more cloth. So you saw, I mean, it wasn't super fast, but we were able to grind out a good, 3.5 bars at least, almost 4 bars of XP, just pulling these little AoE pools. That's not bad. 7 minutes on Hearth. I probably should just farm another 7 minutes, that way I can Hearth straight to Sentinel. Well, that's where my Hearth is at currently. We've got 8 minutes, so let's just heal. You know, don't I have a higher level here? Let me check. I've got Holy Light 2. I think yeah, I need to train as well because Holy Light, like, I think 3 or maybe even possibly Holy Light 4 is available to me right now, so I just haven't trained them yet because I'm lazy. I'm trying not to train if I don't have to, but in this particular instance, you want to keep Holy Light up all the way so that, like, it's the most mana efficient to have the top level heal that when I get out of combat just to toss that in. It'll also start my mana regeneration instantly once that spell finishes. I'm not sure why it works that way, it just does. Okay, good. Good. See, I'm at 77%. I watch it lands. And my memory gen right now is at full. Still slow as shit. Should be at full. Maybe I'm mistaken on that. My MP5. I would like to take an add-on for mana regeneration ticks to see how that, to see how much mana is regenerating while I'm in combat and when the out of combat starts. That's that 1-5 group that I can't really do. This is like the only time I'll use Seal of Righteousness is just when I'm like on a single target. I still like Crusader better. Okay, we're just gonna walk. We're just gonna walk back. Alright, we're heading back to Sentinel Hill. I'll probably maybe buy some food since I don't have a lot of. I'm not sure how many regions I have in my banker to craft food. I used to think I used all my clam meat. I should probably take. Oh, let's take a look at my cooking real quick. Boiled clams is the highest thing I have, which is kind of sad because that's only like what, 4 stamina? Yeah. But it's still orange, so it probably would behoove me to take my hunter out and just farm a shit ton of clam meat. And oh man, she's really close by, so I'm probably gonna do that. I'll take my hunter over to the Murlocs here on the beach and farm a bunch of clam meat. Craft a ton of that stuff. What's the health regen? 243, yeah. Because I need it. And then I also need the cloth, and my hunter can help generate the cloth, so she'll be able to farm that stuff a lot faster than me. Having a hunter for a farmer is very helpful. But let's go ahead and grab. Let's go ahead and repair. We'll vendor real quick. We got any junk we need to get rid of? Doesn't look like we do. Wait. Over here. Here, hey, not here. I thought I saw, yeah, this one. Here we go. There's some crap in here I spotted. Okay, so we'll park this tune. Come back on, farm some meat and cloth. Let's go ahead and make all this up. I want to get first aid higher. It's too low. There's a first aid trainer at Goldshire. I can't fly to Goldshire. And I need to train my healing, so I should fly to Stormwind. Come on. We need to get her. There's so much to do. I mean, that's what makes vanilla WoW so fun. Is every little. I mean, the cooking really helps. I mean, it really helps. The bandages, the first aid really helps. I mean, all your skills and professions work together. And like you saw, even I want to use another character to grind food for this character to cook, and I want to use my hunter to provide leather for this character. I want to use my priest to provide chance. I mean, it all really works together. In a very cohesive manner, and I think that's what makes this game so fun. And the pacing, like Ian, the guy from Blizzard was talking about, is the pacing is really important. You know, from quest to quest, you know, the pacing of kills, the deaths, all that kind of stuff. It's just the pacing is really good. Okay, let's take a look and see. We got this cloth. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this cloth. We don't have it. It's just ore and stuff. I would like to make some more dynamite. That's about it. Crawler meat, can't do anything with that. So let's log out.